Hey, Glenn. Fancy seeing you here.
Wow. It's amazing to see your new Rowville facility. It's great.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Let me show you around.
Oh, indeed. Cool. Well, Dean, this is just awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. This is our 2022 Roadshow Truck. So we designed this over the last 12 months, and we'll be taking this around the country to engage with the installers again, industry professionals, and what better way to network than have this truck.
It must make your life so much easier being able to turn up at a show and just open it up.
Yeah, it really is. It's literally just a 10-minute setup, and our marketing manager, John, he's had this baby over the last 12 months. He's managed the project all the way through, and we're so excited to have it up and running.
Well, congratulations to John. And I imagine he did it because he's been to the shows before where you have to unbox everything and it all gets shipped in a crate. You've got to build it on site the day before. You've got to pack it all up, and the whole thing takes so long. You can just rock up the two of you in the truck and you're done.
It's really so easy. Literally just a 10-minute unpack and you're away.
Cool. Well, let's check it out. So, Dean, these are the GE inverters. Tell me about these.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. As you know, Goodwe is the licensing partner for GE Inverters within Australia, so we control the sales, the distribution and the service of the products. And here we have three of our product series, starting with our hybrid series over here, the GEH. We have this in a 5, an 8.6 and a 10 kilowatt. And some of the features include 4 MPPT trackers. It's one of the only large single-phase hybrids in the market. And here we have the breaker box. We also have the bypass switch. And it really is a really flexible hybrid for large single-phase.
I've got one of these at my lab and I love it. I mean, the 4 MPPTs and the 10 kilowatt single-phase are the really standout features, and it's a high-voltage battery. I think you got some news on that.
We do. So we're really excited to release a high voltage battery into the market within the next 2 or 3 months. So that'll be a modular solution going up in increments of 3.3 kilowatt hours. And we envisage to have that, well, certainly into the market by Q3, hopefully a little bit sooner.
Great. How about this one?
So this is part of our commercial range, the GEP 29.9 kilowatt inverter. And again, it's really flexible, high DC input current. It has 3 MPPT trackers, 2 inputs per tracker, and I suppose it's really a favourite amongst the installers for any install really up to 100 kilowatts.
Yeah, so it can sit under that 30 kVA limit where you don't need secondary protection, but you can use 3 of these and go to 100 kilowatts of PV.
Exactly. So we released this product into other markets around the world as a 30 kilowatt model, downgraded it to 29.9 kilowatts in Australia, again to alleviate the need for the network protection costs.
And lastly, the cute little one down the end there.
Yeah, this is our single phase residential product. This is our 5 kilowatt model. Again, like all of our products, have screens, certainly the string inverters, 2 trackers, extremely efficient inverter. I think top 3 inverter in the market in terms of efficiency, and perfect for your residential installs.
Now, being a GE product, what's the sort of differentiation?
So we've really tried to differentiate the product in terms of the technical specs. We've added extra features into the GE products as like our premium range. One of the redeeming features is that we have smart shadow scan in the GE products. So that basically mitigates losses during the shaded periods.
I get it. So, if this was the car industry and Goodwe was Toyota, this is the Lexus.
Exactly. That's right. So, we've worked really hard in terms of the technical specs to make sure that we can, I suppose, justify the price differential between the two brands. And we're really hoping to capture some of that premium market share with the GE range.
Well, Dean, here's 2 of my favourite Goodwe inverters. Tell me about them.
Yes, thanks, Glenn. So this is our single phase high voltage hybrid. It comes in a 5 and a 6 kilowatt hybrid. We also have this in the hybrid ready range as well. So what we mean by the hybrid ready is that it's effectively a grid tied inverter, and then if you want to upgrade later, you just simply purchase an activation code and the meter, and then that becomes a full hybrid because we remotely upgrade the software.
Wow, right.
Yeah.
So I love the battery ready idea. That's a killer.
Yeah.
In fact, it's got a battery symbol right on there so you know it's battery ready.
Exactly, and that's become really popular, especially the grid tied version or the hybrid ready range. The reason we developed this concept is because we know everybody's interested in batteries. Some people effectively can't afford batteries now, but what we're saying is purchase this inverter now, you're only paying the grid tied price, and then when you're ready to upgrade to batteries, you simply buy the activation code later.
So this is the single phase unit.
This is the single phase unit, and this is the 3-phase unit. So this is the ET series. We had this in a 5, a 6, an 8 and a 10 kilowatt. Originally we only had the 5 and the 10, we brought it out, but we're getting a growing demand for the 6 and the 8 kilowatt. So we've just released that into the market, and as I said, this is our 3-phase hybrid.
So these work with high voltage batteries?
They do. So we've got a few different partners in terms of the battery brands. But the exciting news is that we're obviously going to release our own high voltage battery into the market within the next few months.
You know, there's two subtle features of these, because I've got these in my lab as well, that I really like. The Wi-Fi antenna, it's almost unbreakable. It's like a leg. And that's one of the things that annoys me, is the little dangly ones that you can break off. But also this battery symbol. From a customer's point of view, that's the most interesting thing, I reckon, is how much is in the tank. And there it is. You can see it from like 10 metres away.
It certainly is. And when we're designing a product and we're about to release it to the market, we get a lot of feedback from different markets around the world. We ask the installers and the customers what they want, and that was certainly one of the features that they wanted.
Wow, so these are the single phase low voltage battery units. I mean, I'm familiar with both of these because they're tried and proven in the market.
They have. We've had them in the market for quite a while now. Still the only 2 hybrid inverters in the market that have 100 amp charge and discharge capacity. Over here we have the SBP 5000. So this is our AC coupled retrofit solution. We're really promoting this to households that already have solar, and it doesn't matter what inverter they have on the wall, but you can add this SBP next to that existing inverter, and you can then add batteries next to that. So it's really a retrofit solution.
But if they're doing a full new install with solar as well, they'll be going to the ES, I suppose.
That's right. We really promote this for our new installations. This is still our most popular product. From a feature and specification perspective, still the leader in the market. As I said, we've had it in the market now 5 years, and it's still really popular. Late last year we saw an increase of about 3-fold, and that was primarily due to the fact that we released our own low voltage battery into the market.
Aha! This is your new battery.
It is. So we call this the Lynx U home battery. Comes in 5.4 kilowatt hour increments, and you can parallel up to 6 of those together on one site.
So this one's the single module, the 5.4?
That's right. So at the moment we just have the 5.4 kilowatt module, but it's really quite flexible. You can go up to 30 kilowatts on the one residential site. I don't want to talk too much about commercial batteries, but later in the year we've got something pretty exciting coming out in that range as well.
Can both of these do backup?
They can, certainly. We have 20 amp backup circuits on both, and we've actually got this connected right now to the actual Roadshow Truck itself. I'll just open this.
Let's have a blackout. The grid's gone down.
Here we go. So here we have these LED lights that are run from this backup. The TVs run from the backup, and we also have a fridge over there that's run from the backup circuit. So this gives us a really good chance to showcase to installers and consumers the ability of having the backup and how instantaneous it is, and also the benefits during blackout periods.
Now the grid's gone down, I think it's time for a beer.
That sounds good, Glenn.
Let's get one.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, thanks, Dean, for showing me around your new Roadshow vehicle.
Thanks for stopping by, Glenn, and hopefully we'll see you at one of the events over the next 3 or 4 months. We have a really busy schedule of events. We're at the Smart Energy Council event in a couple of weeks' time. We have the Melbourne Home Show event in a few days' time, and then we head up to Townsville and Brisbane to do some roadshow events with our distribution partners. But I'm sure we'll see you around.
I'm going to be green with envy when you turn up at that show, because I've got to go there a whole day before to set up my little booth.
Good on you. Thanks again.
See you, Dean.
Cheers.